Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective for today, the Crow Collective. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. I just skipped the date. It is Saturday, May 2nd, 2026. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. That means it was meant for you. It's of you, right? Whatever doesn't fit, leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Urban Crow Oracle by MJ. I want to see if I'm going to get irritated and angry. We got 1 on the table, 2 on the table, 3 on the table. I'm trying to decide, do I need to turn on the light? Like all of a sudden it seems like it got a little dark in here. Hold on one second. Okay. I swear to God, it feels like I'm wearing like a bikini top for like a bathing suit. I bought this little tank off Amazon, I think for like $17. I absolutely friggin' love it. I'm going to order more. It's actually like a racer back. It's not just around the neck. Like there's an actual back part, thin as it is. I friggin' love it. I think I'm going to get more. I think it was on sale because I think they're normally like $30 on there. Anyway, I digress. We got 3 on the table. Oh, and if you see me drinking something that looks like poop, this is my coffee protein shake. My lunch. Okay, I want to see if I need to see more. Four on the table, and it just knocked the third card in sideways. It's hilarious. Okay, so I'm just gonna spit out a little something here. Somebody's healing, and they're distracted with their own thing. They're trying to release like the past, the trauma, in preparation for a new beginning, maybe. Let's do 2 more shuffles. All right, I'm not irritated. I'm not at all irritated. We got 5 on the table. This is kind of like, this is kind of like what I was talking about. Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday or was it Thursday? Last shuffle. Whoa. Okay. 7 on the table. Look at that. We got 8 with bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the anomaly with balance, with nature. Top of the deck is gross. Gross. It's gross. Top of the deck is ghost, distance, communication, wrath. All right. I'm going to set this over here on the box. We got 8 with bottom of the deck. We've got growth, distraction. I'm telling you, this isn't feeling too bad to me. We got release. We got preparation. We've got abundance, direction, trickery, and fear. Bottom of the deck, the fear card. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. So here's the deal. I was sitting outside all morning. It's 12:30 here, northern suburbs of Chicago. I've been sitting outside since 9:30 for the most part. I came in, fed the cats, did some dishes, brought in my grocery order that was delivered. put stuff away. But yeah, I've been outside since 9:30 enjoying the sun. And it's chilly outside, but it doesn't feel chilly when you're sitting in the sun. Let me tell you. All right, again, feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. Like I said, somebody's busy. They're distracting themselves with healing. Like they're busy. Somebody's busy doing their own thing, releasing energy, bringing in new energy, preparing for abundance, right? Like this is somebody. I just heard airing out their dirty laundry. I mean, maybe. I was going to do laundry. I was going to do laundry before I started this and I completely forgot. Um I don't think it's meant like that. Like I think somebody's releasing what is not meant for them to allow in what is meant for them, right? Like somebody's preparing for abundance. Somebody's letting go of past people, past situations, past issues so that new things can come in, more positivity can come in, which is amazing. I love that. I think that's great. Whoever this person is, they're headed in the right direction, okay? Definitely going in the right direction. Here's the deal. These last two cards are so out of place. Trickery and fear. So I'm just going to say a couple things here, okay? Because I'm getting a couple things from this. So one, this could be this person not really talking about what they got going on, not really putting it out there, not really saying a lot of anything, just kind of, doing their own thing, living their life, not really, telling friends or family like, hey, this is what I'm doing. And we talk about that. We've talked about that before. I've talked about that a lot lately, about keeping your plans quiet. It's okay to share some things with certain people. It's okay to be excited about what you have going on. But hi, Homer. You okay? That was that was so random. He has not done that in a long time. Don't bother Harley. She's sleeping in the basket. I don't want no BS. You sit there. You be good. It's okay to share some things with some people, people you feel like you can trust. But I like, and I've told you guys this. I've told you guys this many times in the last couple of weeks. Like I would share anything with you. I don't want to say I don't know why I thought of that. It's my duty. I don't feel like it's my duty to share it with you. I do feel like when I share things with you, if it helps you in some type of way, um, good or bad, like if you just think, well, Kim, that was the dumbest thing you ever did. Fabulous. Then like you're never going to do it, right? That doesn't bother me at all. I've done stupid shit my whole life. I would never say I haven't, This ain't no perfect human, let me tell you. Anyway, I will share things if I think it's going to help somebody else emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually, whatever the case. I will say what I have to say if I think it's going to help somebody else. However, the last couple weeks, months, I really haven't been putting out there what I've been doing on social media. Usually, I would put it on Facebook. So if anybody followed me on Facebook, my friends, my family, like they would see what I'm doing. They would see what I'm up to. And I would put little updates and stuff on there. And I stopped doing that. 2 months ago, a little bit more than 2 months ago, I did like a little thing, like I want to say like a month ago, and I posted it on Facebook, and then in the caption I wrote, I don't miss it here. I don't miss Facebook. I still go on there to pull content for YouTube, for TikTok, sometimes Instagram, though I'm not really on Instagram a lot anymore either. I just don't feel like people need to know what I'm doing every second of the day. I used to I used to like to share what I was doing with friends and family because, again, like how I feel with you guys, if I can inspire you to do something for yourself, then I love that. And this is going to sound so crazy, But when I get on here and I tell you guys what I'm doing, you're nameless faces. So you could listen to what I say and say yay, or you can listen to what I say and be like, what a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't bother me, right? When I get on Facebook and I tell my friends and my family what I'm doing, and I hear complaints and I see complaints, right? Because they comment, or I just see like people like making excuses for themselves, like why they're not doing something. You just get a little tired of it. With you guys, it's a little bit different because I don't know you. I can't force you to do anything with your life. All I can do is tell you what I'm doing and hope that maybe I'm an inspiration. Maybe you do more than me. Maybe you would be my inspiration, right? But the whole thing with Facebook, I just got so sick of putting it out there and just getting a lot of flack back. And it's funny because my one friend, I've been on TikTok for 3 years now, almost 2 years, like virally, right? Like I went viral probably almost 2 years ago. She still is not on TikTok. She just got on Instagram, and I guess she technically got on Instagram to follow her nieces and nephews. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. She got on Threads to follow somebody else. But she won't get on TikTok to follow me. And her and I have been friends for 20 plus years. She won't get on YouTube to follow me. And we've been friends for 20 plus years. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. And the sad thing is her getting on Instagram. Instagram and if you're on Instagram, whatever. I don't think where it's where it's at, honestly. And I don't think Facebook is where it's at. I think TikTok is being shown the door. Like, that's why I said to you guys, like 2 months ago, like, I just want to make YouTube my home. I want to post and do everything here on YouTube and eventually just forget about everything else. Who gives a shit? Um, and that's actually the reason why I started my YouTube. And I decided to do tarot readings and stuff on YouTube as opposed to everybody that does it on TikTok because they think they're going to get TikTok famous. You go ahead and go be TikTok famous. I don't need to be TikTok famous. I came to YouTube because YouTube, to me, is more stability, more reliability than TikTok. And I would rather be looked at as an actual creator than as some circus clown on TikTok. I'm sorry, it's true. And that's why, at the beginning of 2024, I decided to do this here and not on TikTok. I very rarely, I think I posted maybe five videos of me doing readings on TikTok. All of the other ones were just still photos of me pulling cards. And I had no interest doing it there. None. It's very, and especially with tarot readers and oracle readers there's so many. there's probably like 20,000 on there, all vying for attention, all looking to get paid to do readings. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. And I feel like YouTube just looks a little bit more professional to me. And maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I love having YouTube as my home. I really do. Anyway, anywho, somebody might be deliberately withholding information about what they have going on, and it's causing some type of fear in friends, family members, coworkers, neighbors, whatever the case. Like they're wondering what someone is doing. They don't know what somebody's doing, so it's kind of like The other thing I'm seeing is somebody possibly knows what this person has going on, possibly doesn't. Either way, it doesn't matter. Somebody in the background or someone's in the background could be doing some black magic, some hocus pocus bullshit to try and instill fear in whoever this person that's healing is, even though in reality they're the ones that are fearful. Because again, what does this person have going on that they're so quiet about? Like, why can't we know? And even if they do know because somebody told them or something leaked or they happen to see something by accident, they're fearful. And I'm just going to say this, people that aren't healing, people that don't experience growth and change, people that don't want to, they're going to be fearful. They're going to be fearful of the people that are seeking enlightenment, the people that are coming together to create a collective of well-balanced, well-rounded, mentally stable humans. I mean, seriously. And you got to remember, every day more and more people are healing. More and more people are coming to the realization that they have karmic traits, toxic traits, and they want to get rid of it. They want to live a better life, a more peaceful life, a more abundant life, whatever that means for them, right? Every day this is happening. So every day, these people that live in fear, their circle is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And these are people that like to wear masks. These are people that work in the dark. These are people that key and ha 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 over people's downfall. Like, come on. For all the magic and all the bullshit energy you put out there to bring people down, you could be putting that energy out there to raise yourself up. And for the people that are doing both, fuck you. Fuck you. And God knows. You guys know. If you follow, if you subscribe, I've said this before. I have not said this in a while, but I've said it before. And I'm going to say it. God sees everything. That's why when I did the love oracle this morning for affirmations, and I went on a rant about karmics and toxic people, and just being sick of people in general trying to stop people from falling in love, people trying to come between lovers. Like, love is the most valuable thing that you could have in this world because there's not a lot of it out there. And the people that have the most love to give are the people that are always crushed, are the people that are always treated like shit. So they give less and less love. Like, really think about what is happening out there. People's compassion, people's empathy is dying every day. Every day. Because we get sick of it. We get sick of being treated like shit. So we hermit, and we unfriend, and we unfamily, and we stick to ourselves. I was talking about the other day, I was talking about the male loneliness epidemic, and women more and more choosing to be single, childless, celibate, buying their own homes, going back to school, doing for themselves because they can't trust a man or a woman, another woman, I guess you would say. We're sick of being treated like garbage. We're sick of being used and abused. That's really what it comes down to. And I'm not just saying women, there are men out there too that are highly empathetic, that are highly compassionate, that have love to give. They get treated like shit too by other men, by women. And it's really sad that there's people out there, they don't give a shit. Like, they will constantly come between love and love. They think it's funny. Like, oh, those two people are in love, I'm going to break them up. I don't think they belong together. They don't look right together. Why would a black person be with a white person? Why would a German person marry an Asian person? Let's make that not happen. How about fuck you? How about God never looked at color or races? I mean, everybody out there pretends that Jesus was white. Jesus was never white. Come on. You think the original race on this planet was white? Like, seriously. People used to live outside in little huts. You think that they were all originally white? Like they were out in the sun all day. Even if they were white, they were brown. I mean, let's just be realistic. Like let's just be realistic here. I don't understand being I guess I don't understand like hating yourself so much that you want to put that hate on somebody else. And I don't understand feeling like you've been screwed over in love so much that you have to screw someone else over. I don't get it. If anything, that should be an eye opener for somebody. That needs healing. That means it's time to heal because you should never feel that way, right? And it takes a healing person a long time to get to the point where they realize like I am who I am. I'm compassionate and I'm empathetic. I have a lot of love to give. And even if I'm not receiving that love, I'm still going to give that love out. I'm still going to be friendly. I'm still going to love everybody. I'm still going to give as much as I can, even if I don't receive anything in return. And there's so many people out there that just don't understand that concept. It's like, gimme, 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 gimme. And then at the end of the day, like, oh, you want me to give you something back? Like, yeah, that's what an even energy exchange is. Not that anybody knows what that is. I had a couple things with these cards that I'm seeing. Whoever this person is that's healing, they might be preparing to move. And when I say preparing to move, I mean move. Like they might be moving from one town to another, one state to another, one country to another. Or maybe, they're going from like an apartment to a condo or a condo to a house. There's something about somebody moving. And it's actually moving, like moving a home. It's not like, oh, they're moving forward. No, well, they are, but they're moving. Like they're moving. Um, Something about the dog. I keep looking at the dog. So I don't know if this person has a dog or they're going to move and they're going to get a dog. Like if somebody lives in like a condo or an apartment and then they buy their first home and they haven't had a pet since they were a kid or whatever. And they're just like, hey, maybe I'll go down to the pound or the shelter and I'll get me, maybe I'll adopt me in a dog or something. Because I'm seeing like I just got a message from the Humane Society. I donate to them. I donate to them every month. So I get text messages and emails and stuff. Um that's funny though. But yeah, somebody might adopt a dog and I'm seeing like a fenced in yard. So I think somebody's moving into a house with a fenced in yard and even if they don't realize it yet, they're probably going to end up with a puppy. I mean, not necessarily a puppy, but it's funny cuz I always call my cats puppy kitties. Puppy kitty. I used to have dogs before I had cats. What is that phrase? I'm looking at the abundance card and I'm thinking of that phrase. What, a big fish in a little pond or little fish in a big pond, right? Isn't that big fish in a little pond? Little fish in a big pond. Something about, I was talking about becoming famous. Somebody might become known, even if they don't become like, like famous, like they're famous. It could be like somebody becoming like hometown famous, like, like you grow up in a town with like 30,000 people and you write a comic book series and everybody in town knows who you are. Like your comic books are at the local Barnes and Noble or local bookstore, or local comic book store, whatever. Like it gives like a, or like you grow up in your hometown and you go to college and you get a business degree and you open up like the only pizzeria in town, or like the only ice cream shop in town, and then you have like, like a chain, like you have one in every town in the five neighboring towns, like it's something like that. Like some kind of like, I don't want to say hometown hero, but like some kind of hometown famous. It could even be like being recognized, like if you were in high school or college and you were like a football player or something and you had the top score. It's something like that. Like something like somebody's known. If I give myself as an example, right? Like I start my YouTube channel and I'm a tarot reader and an oracle reader. So let's say I'm the only tarot reader from Mundelein, Illinois. I grew up in Mundelein, Illinois. And even though I live in Round Lake Beach, like 5 miles away, 7 miles away, whatever it is, um, everybody in Mundelein is like, "Oh, Kimberly Brown, like she grew up here, like we love her, blah blah blah. She reads on YouTube." Like it gives like something like that for somebody. When I tell you tarot readers are everywhere. I cannot tell you how many times in the last like couple weeks that I've talked to just random people I didn't know, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I do tarot. Oh yeah, I have cards." And they don't all say that they have a channel or anything, but I think I think tarot reading and oracle has become so much more widely accepted than people even realize. Like seriously. And like I said, I grew up in Mundelein, Illinois. Pretty small town. Like there was probably 15, 20,000 people there when I was young, when I was a teenager. Now I think I could be wrong, but maybe like 40, 50,000, like 40,000 ish more. Um, which is not at all that big when you think about it, but it's a hell of a lot bigger than it was when I was a kid. There's an official tarot store in Mundelein. I think it's a lady that runs it. She does readings, and I've never been in there, but I'm assuming she sells cards and incense and all that stuff. It I'm not gonna lie, it could be gone. I don't know, but it was there. Last year it was there. I drove by it a couple times. So I think that's more widely accepted than people realize. Because I think tarot readings give people hope, you know? Even if you don't, at the core of who you are, believe, oh, I'm gonna fall in love. Oh, that is my person. Oh, that is about me. It just it gives people hope for the future, hope for better. Not necessarily just in love either. Yes, somebody's like a big fish in a little pond. And we got both of these cards. When you look at the growth card, you see the crow up there and the light radiating off that crow. And then you look at the direction and they're same thing, but it's yellow. Blue in this one, yellow in this one. Somebody's guided, divinely guided, blessed. Literally the first card and the last card for that person, for their energy. This person too could know that there's some kind of trickery afoot, like somebody's wishing bad on them or someone's is wishing bad on them. They could know this too. Intuitively, I think they know. And whoever these fearful people are, they cloak themselves. So when you look at this card, I've noticed it before, but I don't think I've ever said anything. When you look at this card, it looks very like not faded, but almost like there's an imprint over the whole card, almost like it's you're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna laugh at me. But it reminds me of like if you put like if you put a pillowcase over your head, okay, and you look through it and you can see like light and sometimes you can see shadows and shapes, right? But you can't see out of it, you know? You know what I mean? Like even if it's thinner, you're going to see like the lights, the shadows, things like that, but you're not going to see out of it. And it's kind of reminding me of like somebody looking at this scarecrow through like a fuzzy lens kind of. Like whoever this person is or these people are, like they shroud themselves, they cloak themselves in I guess you would say positive energy, like they pretend, they wear a mask. And whoever this person is that's healing, if they're aware of them, I don't think they realized at first who these I feel like it's multiple people, who these people are. I don't think they realized. Now I do. Because it's like they know that they have to hide what they're doing, you know? Like, oh, these people are watching me. Oh, they're keeping track of me. I gotta protect what I'm doing. I gotta protect my energy. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna let it go. I hope it resonates for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if anything you were entertained. I hope you all have a lovely afternoon, a fabulous weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.